I was going to ask you a question.
What you
I
got?
got a law question for you. Got
Okay.
a law question for you. Hey, you know when you sign your name uh, as an authorized representative, particularly when you're looking at a document where you look at that document and you know that is not speaking to you, that's speaking to your speaking when you're speaking to your all cap name, right?
What do you mean you're
Okay.
speaking to your all caps, man?
Yeah, you're speaking through your all cap name. Yeah.
You
You're
mean
speaking
through it?
through it.
You know, speaking on behalf of it.
Yeah. You're not you know when you use an authorized representative signature. I was reading in the UCC where it distinctly says that the authorized representative is not doesn't have any liability for the instrument of the person that's on it, that fictitious person, that
Right.
entity, right? With
Yeah.
caps,
It's
right?
just like an attorney speaking on your behalf. They don't. If say if you on trial for murder and you got an attorney, that attorney
Right.
is on he's basically speaking on your behalf. He's the
Right.
authorized representative for the name that's being tried for the murder, which is your name.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah, which
if
is
he
your
lose
name,
that
right?
case, if he lose the case, he don't go to jail. The name goes to jail. You go to jail.
Yeah. Yeah, the name goes there. Now, my question is
The
this.
one who he's
So,
representing is going to jail, not him.
yeah, exactly. So if you sign a contract and you made a purchase, and you clearly, because they say you got to be clear about this, they say you got to be clear that you signed your name as the authorized representative, then that uh, that contract that you signed, you can't be held liable for that contract, correct? The damage
Now
caused.
the thing is, now if you're say if you're doing business, you sitting here doing business as the name, dog cabinet, you're doing business now. You can't sit here and you can't use that as a way to how could I say Mike Roseman. I'm doing business, as in the name Mike Roseman, with as it's pretty much like the all caps name is the entity, and the
Right.
natural person is the upper lowercase name, and I'm signing on
Right.
behalf of the upper lowercase name is signing on behalf of the all caps name. I can't sit
Right.
here and just think they're gonna try to I'm gonna be able to sham somebody with a contract and they
Uh
don't
huh.
create a body attachment, somebody gonna be held liable because I'm the one that signed that damn thing. Who
Oh, really?
benefited? Who
Oh, okay.
benefited from that contract? You know what I'm saying? I
Uh,
can't. You can't scam somebody with that. With that, thinking you just gonna get in a contract, sign as authorized representative, and think you're gonna benefit from it. But then you don't be held liable when you're trying to screw somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can't use it for scam
oh,
purposes
you
because
can't use it for scam purpose.
yeah,
Okay.
because see, because you cause an injury to someone.
Right.
Keep
Okay.
in mind, you can't injure anyone.
Right.
That's an
Okay.
injured
So.
party. You can't create injured parties.
Right. Okay.
You can't
Okay.
injure anyone. You cause an injury to someone, you scamming somebody is injuring them too. Whether you physically
So.
hit,
So
whether you
if you
physically
injure
injure them, or whether you injure them financially,
financially,
it's still an injury.
right, it's still an injury.
Hmm.
Okay. What about if the person or the person you're doing business with is a corporation? Does that still hold true?
And what's the scenario?
Say you went out and bought. I'm gonna just pick one. Say you went out and bought a you bought a surfboard. You bought a car. You bought whatever you bought. And they got your name. They giving you the contract, and it's in the all caps, and you sign authorized representative, and then they send you a bill and want you to pay for it.
They said I mean, they can't. You ain't gonna go to jail for what? They might put it on your credit.
Mhm.
Yeah, they put it on your credit report because that name, you're still doing business in that name.
Yeah, you're still doing business in that
Yeah,
name, huh?
whether it's a LLC or just an all caps name, either way, you're doing business.
Yeah, so you better off just paying them, huh?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you
Okay.
don't go get their stuff for and don't want to pay them for. You trying to, you know,
Because, huh?
you don't go get their
Yeah.
shit and don't want to pay for it. I mean, that's not good business. They supposed to got them come at you.
Huh?
Yeah, they supposed to come at you.
Yeah, they're supposed
And,
to collect it. But
man, now we have some other things, other levels to this purchasing stuff that we don't know about, and we don't. A lot of us don't, even people on the internet don't have the fullness of it. They know
right,
that we know that the fiat is not lawful money. We do know that.
right,
We know gold and silver is lawful money, and not just gold and silver, but there's some things that can be accepted as lawful money. Well,
right.
that's a different topic. But the thing is, you know a lot of people try to get you, like I've gone through the situations where, I done listened to these people talking about using them a money order, $20 money order, write certain stuff on the back of it,
Right,
on the front of it, and send it to them, and then you just clear the contract and cleared yourself of a debt. And
right.
I done got a car repossessed doing that bullshit
Oh, really?
twice,
Okay.
twice.
Uh,
Twice
oh, okay.
doing the same
Twice.
bullshit, trying to them experiment with the one who made that shit famous. He even got a book out
Oh.
called what's that damn called? Forgot the name of that damn book.
Mhm.
Uh, it'll come to me in a minute. But he got this book out. He got this book out. I bought the book. But
Wow. So using that exemption don't really work, huh?
hell no, I don't. That shit don't damn work. And I ain't the only one that done said that done tried that shit. It didn't work.
What?
That book is full of affidavits, a bunch of affidavits, a lot of typos in the book too.
Uh huh.
It's full of affidavits. It doesn't teach you procedure, process of how to do stuff. And if you talk to the man, he's gonna charge you to talk to him first off. Second off,
Uh huh.
all he's gonna do is tell you certain what affidavit to use in that book. Now you done spent more money to talk to this man to tell you what affidavit to use in the book, and the affidavit don't work either.
Wow. Really?
Shit don't work. You still would have that shit on your damn credit, and you'll lose your car or whatever it is you're trying to do that thing with. You'll still lose it. And I've seen the man go live on Facebook trying to prove that shit worked, and end up walking out of there with no car.
What?
You know,
No, man. They
may,
talk like that exemption thing is real. Like you can go in and sign that thing and say, hey, levy my
and you just
exemption,
leave with the damn car, and you don't give
and
them
you
nothing
just
out the
leave.
pocket.
Right, right. When you get your bill.
Some created check. I've seen the man went live. Booker.
What?
Was it Booker?
I don't know who you're
Ah,
talking about.
shit.
Yeah.
What's that man's name? I'm
Mhm.
gonna find it. I'm gonna find it just a
Right.
second. You know,
Yeah. Okay. But the bottom line is that shit don't work, huh?
no, that shit don't work. I did it before. I did it twice. Two different
Okay.
cars. They both got repossessed within a 6 month time. Here I am trying this shit, thinking it worked, and reading all the different stuff that he had with it. And I'm like, the
Uh
only way
huh.
you know whether or not something works is if you try it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yeah.
So but the
So
thing
Joint
was,
House Resolution 192 uh ain't what they say it is, right?
he goes by Usama Ibn Booker, something like that
Simon.
on
Okay.
Facebook. Usama is
Okay.
spelled It's called US. It's spelled USAAMAH,
Mhm.
and then
Right.
a middle name is I guess that's supposed to be a I
Mhm.
IBN, and then
Right.
the last name is Booker. I forget
Yeah, him is
his
Booker.
real last name is Booker, but I forgot the name of that damn book. I got the
Mhm.
book, but I sat the shit down once it fucked me over.
What?
I don't
You
fuck with no
actually
book.
you don't fuck with that shit, huh?
Hell no. And I'm not the only
Ooh.
one. And every time I went in his group. I even went in this
Uh
guy. I was in his group. He got this group where everybody flocked to him about everything. Every time he go live and be teaching folks about this
huh.
stuff. And they teach him. Okay,
Okay. Mhm.
the thing was, I don't went in his inbox and talk to the guy.
Uh
And
huh.
that's how I know how he deals with people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
okay, let me go back when I went in his group, and I went in his
Mhm.
group and made a post. Now, keep in mind, he has to approve any post that somebody posts in his group,
Right.
and
Uh huh.
before it is made public, before it's
Uh
published.
huh.
I made a post asking, has anybody successfully used the post office money order method
Uh huh.
to pay for a car?
Right.
To clear the debt of a car.
Right.
That thing never went forward. He never did approve it. He never did let it go forward. He
What?
never did let it go forward. And then I turned around and asked that same question in another group, I forgot the
Mhm.
name of that group, but people well, that's where people started talking about that situation. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about it, and nobody in that group can tell me that they tried it and it worked. So you had a couple of people that come on there defending him, trying to speak on his behalf, but they couldn't prove nothing.
Right,
I'm like,
right, right.
just prove to me that it worked. I just want to know that it worked. Show me if you stay at work. Don't be telling me somebody else's testimony. Tell me your
Right.
testimony. Because
Yeah,
everybody
tell me
got these
your
fake ass
testimony.
testimonies that claim they know somebody that did something. I know. Show me
Uh-huh.
that you did it and what you did, if you did it.
Uh-huh.
Show me the
Right.
paperwork. Show me the proof. And I stood by
Yeah.
that, and nobody had no proof to prove that shit works. So I don't fool
No
around with
shit.
that. I don't fool around with that money or the bullshit. Talking about using that shit
Uh-huh.
to pay for no damn car.
Right, right.
Just that simple, man. The shit, though, you can't show me no evidence of shit. I don't want to do it. I don't want you talking to me about it.
Oh yeah, I understand. I
No,
understand,
I'm just saying. I say that to people now. I don't let
Right.
people.
Oh yeah.
I don't let people sell me on some bullshit.
Right, right, right. Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
called me one day last
You either
week.
can show me, you can either show me or you can't.
Absolutely. And somebody called me
Right.
last week telling me some testimony about somebody that know they showed them some paperwork to prove this here and prove that there. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
look, if you don't know what the legit paperwork's supposed to look like, then they can show you anything and you'll be wooed because
Oh hell yeah.
you don't know what the truth looks like. So if you don't know what the truth
Right.
looks like, you haven't seen the truth, then somebody can show
Right.
you some fancy paperwork with all kind of notary stamps and all this fancy,
Yeah. Yeah.
official
You could be
stamps on there.
hoodwinked. Yeah.
You think they done did something powerful. And
Right.
because
Right.
you think they're talking about he's out of the system. The
Right.
hell you mean
Mm-hmm.
he's out of the system? He got rid of the social security number. He's out of the system. He living, I'm like, what the hell level? You know how many times I heard that
Right.
bullshit?
Yeah. Right. Right.
That,
Yeah.
you
You
know what I'm
heard it a
saying?
lot, huh?
A couple
Mm-hmm.
folks I heard say that shit, man. The motherfucker went to jail. They got pulled over.
They went to jail, huh?
Yeah, went to jail. Go live all on Facebook. Some of these jokers be going live acting like they out the system. Be doing all kind
Right.
of stuff. They'll go live trying to show they get embarrassed.
Uh-huh.
There's one dude.
Wow.
He went to court.
Uh-huh.
He went in there before the court even opened up.
Really?
He had some Indian feathers and every damn thing. The Indian feathers on his head, the whole layout on his head, whole hat. I mean, he done went.
Trying to claim that he was a separate entity from the United States, huh?
Yeah, it's like he had another jurisdiction, total jurisdiction, different jurisdiction from the court, and they didn't have authority to do this and do that. And he back there, the judge ain't even made it in there yet. I mean, the
Right.
building was actually empty. It was only maybe 4 or 5 people, and they were sitting in the benches. And nobody was
Uh-huh.
sitting up there in the benches where the judge sits. This
Right.
before it was in session. He go up there,
Uh-huh.
hitting the hammer on the gavel and shit, acting like he finna tell me, y'all finna learn a lesson today. And I hit the gavel. We're gonna take these flags down and we're gonna put the Moorish flag here. All this old bullshit. He finna
Oh,
go
he was
take
a
over.
Moorish guy.
Yeah. And went over there, man, the
Oh.
cop went on there and roughed his ass up and then put his ass in damn jail. Just you should have saw the results of that shit. I got the video. I don't know if they took it down or not, but I don't know. I downloaded it so they can't take it down. If they take it down, I still
Oh
got the
shit.
video.
Send that
They,
motherfucker.
I will send it to you.
I want to see it.
I got the
I want
video.
to see it
You
because
got,
I got a Moorish friend. He been beat me down about how, man, I'm free. I'm free.
he called himself some type of emperor something, some shit like that. Like he got some
Uh-huh.
high title or some shit, and he got a bunch
Right.
of glorified paperwork with stamps and stuff on it too. You know what I'm saying? That don't
Uh-huh.
mean nothing, man. They be making up stuff. These people make up stuff on the internet. They making up all types of stuff, creating these little so-called organizations that they think have some type of authority that's higher than the courts.
Yeah, and
They
not
don't
only
want
that,
to learn they don't want to learn the court procedure. They don't follow the statutes because they think the statutes don't apply to them. But the
right?
statutes are what they're using the damn to lock your ass up. I don't know what make you think you
Hell,
can't use the damn statutes. You
I
know,
know. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
they claim something about how people saying that the statutes are copywritten. You can't use those. Shut the fuck up with that dumb shit. That's the same shit
Wow.
you have
Wow.
to. Well, copywritten by who? Who it belong to then? Show me
Right.
who they
Right.
belong to. Who gonna sue me and say they belong to me? If the statue
Right.
been there
Right.
before my mama and your mama, how the hell who gonna come forward and say I infringe on the copyright? It's a damn law.
Right.
These statutes derive from what the laws are. The
Uh-huh.
maxims of law and all the constitutions, all the different things, and the federal laws they come up with, the state laws they derive from them. How
Uh-huh.
you gonna stand and try to make up try to say they're copyrighted? Where they get that from, I don't know. I've never heard anybody show me no proof no damn statute being copywritten. It's dumb as
Right,
hell. I
right.
don't know where they get these concepts from, but these
Never
people
heard that before.
they send people down these fucked up paths, and they find themselves in jail. They find themselves getting in trouble and running these rat races, following these people's procedures. I don't follow none of that shit no more, man.
Yeah,
None of
right.
it.
Yeah. Because all they doing is, like you say, taking people down rabbit holes that are getting them in trouble, basically. You
Exactly.
know, that's getting them in trouble. You know, and that's why I like talking to a guy like you, a guy that has more experience and then experimenting with some of this stuff. You know,
Yeah.
because when
I
they start
experimented
talking
with
about,
it.
oh, you got an exemption and you can set off a debt, you know. And I
Yeah.
said, well, okay, I don't know about that shit, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you need to know what you're doing, or you fuck with that shit, like you say, man. Your ass end up in jail, you know.
That's my boy. That's my point. That's my point.
You
And
end up in jail with that
these
shit.
people do that shit, man. They've been doing it for years, man. And they doing it to the same people they claim to be trying to get them free.
Yeah, right. They basically
Same ones they
running a
claim they're
scam,
trying to get
you
them
know.
free. Yeah, they running a big ass scam.
Yeah, running a scam, you know, like you said, and
hmm
that shit is foul. That's some funky shit, you know.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's some
Exactly what
foul
it is.
shit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
they
see
need.
what the name of that goddamn book is. I'm finna tell you in a minute because I'm in it.
Man, send that video over, because my Moorish friend, he keeps saying, he swear to God that he free, and he is out of their jurisdiction, and they can't do blah, blah, blah to him. And I know he lying, because he keeps telling me, he says, man, I ain't paid for my house note in 2 years. I ain't paid no taxes in 2 years. I'm like, really? You ain't paid no taxes in 2 years? I said, okay.
Yeah,
Well, you know, I mean,
you
a lot
know,
of people don't pay their taxes, but sooner or later,
that's
you
his
know,
name. Let me cut y'all. Sorry about that. His name Charles Booker. That's his name.
Charles Booker.
Charles
Okay.
Booker. He's the one made that damn book up. Charles
Oh,
Booker.
he made a book up, huh?
Yeah, he made up a book, and he even got a revised version. He starts selling that too. People say, "Oh, you say his revised version is more advanced than the old version," and all it was the same goddamn book.
That motherfucker actually wrote.
He might have changed the damn cover of it. I got both of them because somebody gave me the second one. I wasn't finna buy it. Somebody gave it to me. I had to download it. They downloaded some
Wow.
downloaded version. And they sent me the link, and I downloaded it. So I have it,
Really?
but I never used that shit because I know the first one was some garbage.
Wow. He actually wrote a fucking book on it, huh?
Yeah, but he didn't
Yeah.
write a book. And nothing. It's just he. The thing is, he wrote a book, but the thing is, it's mainly like a paperback book full of affidavits.
Yeah, like a pamphlet is
Yeah,
basically,
it's
right.
like the thing is, like, it was good. It's okay if he has some instructions on how to do something properly. There's no instructions in it. It's just filled with a bunch of affidavits and a little introduction or whatever. But it's not no kind of really it's no remedy in there. There's no real remedy in it. And the affidavits are nothing more than they're just quoting a bunch of statutes and case laws and stuff. And
Okay.
stuff from what you call it? You know, for what you call it, the UCC codes and stuff.
UCC codes. Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that. You just put a lot of that in the affidavits.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah, man. I mean, these people, like I said, my friend, he keeps telling me, I've been knowing this guy for 20-something years, and he
Mm-hmm.
swear to God, I ain't paid no taxes, I ain't paid my house note, and blah, blah, blah. I'm
Mm-hmm.
free from him, and he keeps going on with that shit. But yet, and still, he don't understand the UCC code. He
Right.
don't understand how it works. I'm like, wait a minute, you don't do commerce every day. You don't pay your
Mm-hmm.
bills. You don't go out and buy shit and
Yes.
do exchanges and stuff like that. How the fuck can you get around not doing commerce?
Right.
Shit. Hell, I just went and bought a fucking cup of coffee. Shit.
Them jokers they be on some bullshit, man. Don't let them jokers suck you into that
Yeah.
shit, man. I
Yeah,
done,
yeah.
and,
I
and
just tell people.
this ain't no bitterness talking. This experience. I done went in that shit. I had a
Mhm.
friend. I got a friend right in the next room. Right, my girl right here. She could tell you. I done had 2 cars repo doing that bullshit.
Two cars repo, huh?
2 car repo from doing that bullshit.
So, yeah, they getting people on that shit. They talking about that fucking exemption and joint house 192, and you can right across the face of that bill,
Let me
to
tell you
levy.
something. If there's some truth to it, I would rather somebody show somebody how to properly do it. Don't say and tell
Right.
you what you can do, and then then you want to sell a remedy to some damn body.
Right.
But you
Right.
don't actually
Exactly.
walk
Okay.
nobody through that. You don't really show them nothing.
Right.
Are
Right.
you really think these
Yeah.
folks gonna
Okay.
let you pull off their lot with one of their cars, and you don't give them no nothing?
Right.
You give them some old check
Mhm.
you done made up. There's not connected to no bank.
Yeah. Yeah. That shit ain't
You
gonna happen, huh?
you claiming like you acting like you a bank, and so I'm using my birth certificate to pay for it. All this other different stuff they say. If it's some
Yeah.
truth to it, no, none of them niggas on the internet has shown no proof to it. I have not seen any proof of it. None of it.
Huh.
And
Yeah.
I hold people accountable to show me the proof. I don't want to hear them glorified testimony that your homeboy has. I don't want to hear nothing
Right.
about I know somebody that showed me. I don't want to hear that bullshit. If you can't show me no proof of it, shut
Right.
the hell up. I
Yeah.
don't want to hear shit you got to damn say.
Yeah. Right.
That's how I be feeling about it. That's how I tell them. I'm like, I don't want to hear
Right.
that shit, man. That's some bullshit. If you can't show me the proof of it, I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
Cause
Yeah. I hear you.
I don't stand on it. I don't stand on
Mhm.
some shit somebody else say that they know somebody, cause somebody else say they know somebody that did it. That's not
Right.
proof to
Right.
me. That's not
No.
evidence at all.
No. It's not evidence. It's like it's some hearsay shit.
That's all
Inadmissible.
it is. Exactly.
Hearsay.
It's hearsay.
Inadmissible.
That's all it is. It's hearsay. I'm not falling for no hearsay. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. It ain't nothing
That's what had me,
substantive.
hey, that's what had me riding around in a damn Versa.
And what?
A
Had you doing
Versa?
what?
A Nissan Versa?
Oh, okay. Nissan
Shit,
Versa.
man, I got
Okay.
my car repossessed. I had to go get me a car some kind of way. I had that repossession on my damn record. On my credit, man. I'm like, I couldn't even get a car I wanted to drive. I ended up driving a damn
Oh,
Versa.
yeah. Oh, and then they put the shit on your record too, huh?
Yeah. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
pay for no car that I ain't got.
Right. That's true, huh?
Like, hell no. Like, shit,
Hmm.
now I gotta run out how I'm gonna get a damn car. I end up getting what I can get
Right. Right.
with that
Right.
fucked up credit score.
And you said 2 times, huh?
It happened twice. It was dumb of me because once it happened the first time, I shouldn't have failed for the second time. I was sitting here trying to
Yeah.
do the shit, and then keep in mind the car. One of the cars, my car note was only 277. I could have kept that damn car.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
That one didn't go on. That was a whole other story because I didn't. That was but bottom line is I could have kept one of the cars. Once I messed up the first time, I shouldn't have messed up the second time. That was just I shouldn't have failed for it twice.
Right. Right. Right.
Thing is,
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking I'm finna try this here and try that there, and I'm thinking maybe I messed up on that first round when I did this here. Maybe I'm gonna try this here, and I'm still trying to
Oh, okay. You
experiment with it.
thought.
I'm
Right. You thought you
still
had
trying to
messed up the
experiment with it.
process.
Yeah, and
Right.
so I
Right.
should have just
Yeah.
left well enough alone after the first repossession.
Mhm. Right. Right.
I'm
Well,
running around here. I'm running around here. Didn't want my family to know my shit and got repoed.
Mhm.
To this day, them jokers don't even know. I
You
learned
like you
from it.
said,
I,
you learn, you experimenting and stuff like that, and and you get your lessons in.
yeah, I learned from it. I never do it again. That's why I cancel them niggas, man. I don't listen to them jokers no more.
Yeah, yeah. I be listening to them
I'm waiting on
jokers,
you.
man. I don't understand. So I always go to you because I know you 100% honest.
Yeah. Yeah,
Even though
if I fucked up at some point, hell, I call it out. I did. If I fucked
Mhm.
up, I shouldn't damn did that
Yeah,
shit.
right. Yeah.
How you gonna lose
I
two
don't.
repossessions doing the same shit? And
Yeah, right, huh?
hey, I
Yeah.
tried. I was trying something. I thought it was gonna work,
Yep.
but now
Yeah,
I came
brother.
to my damn senses. I don't listen to that shit no more.
You came to your
And
senses,
I
huh?
advise you not to do it.
All right.
Don't even listen to them shit.
And I'm paying attention, okay?